Why do I ride?
Es una pregunta difícil.
He woke me up every day.
The feeling I felt the first time was like, holy shit.
It's the greatest thing in the world. I ride because my dad put me on a motorcycle when I was 2 years old. Yeah, it's all I've ever known.
I was born to ride motorcycle. It's been my passion, it's been all my life. Yeah, your first words were Maman, Papa, and Moto. And I was saying Moto Papa.
The family and myself, we moved to the high desert. I think I was around like 12 or 13 years old, and I raced a little bit of motocross, not too much, but yeah, once I did this desert race, I was hooked. I was like, oh, this is it. This is what I want to do. And
Desde pequeño es lo que más me ha gustado hacer. Me sentaba en el sofá con mi tío en Navidades y con toda mi familia viendo el rally. Y mi tío me miraba y me decía, algún día a lo mejor estás allí, ¿no?
I'm on record of saying what do I want to be when I grow up, and it's a motorcycle rider. I don't know, there's pretty crazy areas that we get to race through, and I catch myself a lot being in awe of that stuff. Like, we're pretty fortunate to get to see entire countries while we're racing through it.
Morocco has some pretty cool landscapes. If you're not familiar with the desert, I mean,
Super bright, vibrant red, huge rocks. It looks like you're racing through Mars.
You know, racing the desert is something special. High speed, high risk, high rewards. But yeah, sometimes you pay the price. When you touch the ground, is hard. It's hard to your body.
I mean, I've crashed doing 90 miles an hour. I've bounced off of animals, and I've left the race course at 60 miles an hour or more and somehow pulled out of it, and sometimes I didn't pull out of it. So
Ahora en el Dakar tuvimos la rotura de clavícula. Yo creo que es una de las lesiones más que más voy a recordar siempre, porque fue cuando hemos hecho segundos en el Dakar y lo pudimos hacer toda esa segunda semana con la clavícula rota, con todo el equipo apoyando un montón, y a lo mejor no es la más fuerte que hemos tenido, pero sí que la que voy a recordar toda la vida, porque con la clavícula rota hicimos segundos en el Dakar.
I broke my leg last year, broke my neck twice, 3 times.
La muñeca, el codo, 2 veces la rodilla, ligamentos, dedos.
I broke some ribs, vertebra, collarbone in pieces.
My shoulders, my clavicles, and maybe some toes.
Puncture on my lung.
El tobillo.
The scars tell a lot of stories, and I try to remember that the scars are there for a reason and to learn from them.
just the airbag alone, I think, has saved my career in multiple areas. I say it now too, like there's a handful of crashes that I've had serious injuries in the past, and I believe that the airbag would have prevented those, or at least like drastically reduced that type of injury. And wear has to be top notch, but that's where the trust also comes in, like the trust in the machine and the trust in the safety equipment. I put all all of my trust into my helmet and airbag and everything.
Para mí representar Monster Energy y Onla es increíble. Significa todo para mí. Por supuesto que mi equipo es mi familia y yo creo que es también la clave del éxito de este equipo. Que todos seamos como hermanos, que todos nos ayudemos entre nosotros y hace que todos vayamos en la misma línea hacia el objetivo, que es ganar.
So for me to be part of these people, to be part of this team, and to ride for this team, I feel grateful, lucky, and this gives me extra motivation to reach my goal. I feel I have everything in my hands today to make it happen.
You know, being your own mechanic and driving yourself to the races a lot of the time, and like you're doing that alone, and you know, to have a team behind you that has the same dedication, the same discipline, the same motivation that you do is the greatest thing ever. Having a team like that is, I mean, you can't even hardly put it into words.
I love adventure. I love challenges. In some way, I love when it's tough.
You really get to know yourself, that's for sure. Being alone with your thoughts for 12 hours a day for 2 weeks out in the middle of nowhere is, I don't know. It teaches you a lot about yourself and what you can accomplish, what you can push through when your body and your mind is telling you to quit, but you got to keep going no matter what. Yeah, like I said, you learn a lot about yourself out there alone.
You want to prove to yourself that you can do things that, you know, are physically really tough and mentally tough. So you have to prove to yourself to keep going, and I think this is the biggest challenge.
It's a perfect mix of adrenaline, speed, danger, but yeah, like wild. It is wild. It's totally wild, and this is, I think, what I love.
It has to be the top of the line stuff when you're going out there in the middle of nowhere. You don't know where you're going. You're following a map on your handlebars, and you're trying to look at that while you're also racing, and anything can and probably will happen out there. And so,
but I don't know why it's scary. You know, you have nerves going, and you're like, man, I'm in an area that's unknown for me, maybe a lot of other people. But again, that's another reason why I love doing it, you know, is racing across unknown grounds and trying to be the best at doing this.
You know, Dakar is all for me now.
Yeah, winning the Dakar in 2020 was definitely the greatest accomplishment in my life, probably the biggest one.
I think about Dakar every day. I feel like I was close to make it happen.
And the second time, yeah, it was, holy shit, we did it again. And now, you know, I'm chasing it. I want to do it a third time. But I mean, when you accomplish something that's never been done before for an American, and you know, cross-country racing the first time was huge.
I feel I need it. This is it. I need it. And yeah, it's a bit emotional for me because I really give all. I really work a lot. Fuck, I didn't expect that. It's a true way of life. It's a true passion. I feel it's also something healthy for me. I'm the same kid right now, racing Dakar, that I was when I was 5 years old on this small bike in the farm. me, my motorcycle, my right hand, twisting the throttle. This is it. That's crazy, but I hope I will be able to do it for many more years and ride motorcycle for a long, long time. Love it.
And why do you ride?
I ride to escape reality.
Anything for the shot.
They come this way, and they go that way. This one is the one you rode all week, more high and more flat.
What the fuck?